The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
Kenneth P. Jakubec was in the United States Marine Corps, and I served at Quantico, Virginia, Marine Helicopter Squadron 1. But my uncle, who went to Korea as a Marine, was telling me about the Marines, and I was such a skinny little kid, weighed 103 pounds when I graduated, and he had to weigh 120, and I only weighed 112 when I went in, so they lied. And he talked me into going to the Marine Corps, you know, and it changed my whole life. It made me a man. I would do it again tomorrow. My dad actually drove me to Quantico, and I come down there and there are these helicopters with white tops on and flying around. I go, what is this? You know, my order said HMX-1, but I didn't know what it was. Ended up it was a presidential helicopter squadron, and I was hydraulic and pneumatics and quality control technician. I ran the shop, our hydraulic shop, for the last year because our gunnery sergeant was assigned to the flight line, and I actually was able to do 2 lifts with President Johnson. It's just the memory of landing and him getting on board. You don't get to talk to him because I'm in the back, but it's just the thrill of a lifetime. You know, there's a small kid from Austintown, underweight, was attached to the presidential helicopter squadron. To me, it's just it's a lifelong dream that I was able to do that. I feel blessed that I ended up where I did. When I came out, I went to GM in a production, spent 36.5 years there. But it's the things that I learned along the way, you know, the drive, and you know, you can't do that. Well, what do you mean I can't do that? Yes, I can. Don't tell me no. No's not my vocabulary, you know. The greatest compliment I ever had was when a year ago, he lives in Columbus, he came up and he said, Kenny, you saved my life. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would have been. And that hit me. I feel that it's gratifying to know that somebody recognized you after 50 years. I don't toot my horn, and it's still sinking in, you know, to be one of 20 in the whole state of Ohio with 700-some thousand veterans. I hope I could live up to what this medal's for.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.